Today, the U.S. Senate, there was a hearing for one of President Biden's nominees, who's an expert on anti-Semitism. Oh, Lord, crybaby ass Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, who's been saying some of the most foul stuff, sucking up to Donald Trump over the last 5 years. He took offense to a tweet where she called something he said white supremacy, white nationalism. Watch this exchange today in the U.S. Senate and listen to this crybaby. You call me names.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody came up to you privately, quietly, and said, you're a racist, you're a white supremacist, you're a white nationalist. By the way, I do not believe you are. I would never assume that because, certainly growing up, when I was being taught the commandment that says, do not bear false witness, my Lutheran catechism says, always put the best construction on things. In other words, always assume the best about people, not the worst. So how would you feel if somebody just privately called you racist?
First of all, I would say they're wrong. Second of all, I would disagree with them. And as I said earlier, but I want to reiterate that even in my critiques of people, I'm very careful never to ascribe to the person.
Well, I thought, I heard that. I thought that was interesting. You say you never criticize the person. But that's not true. What you just testified there is false. Because not only did you go on, first of all, you don't know me. You don't know a lot of the people that you have accused online in front of millions of people. You have engaged in the malicious poison. You've accused people you don't know of very vile things. I mean, wouldn't you agree that probably calling somebody a racist is just under murderer and rapist? Calling somebody a racist? It's about as serious and vile accusation as you can hurl over against somebody you don't even know. I mean, you've never talked to me. You've never met me. You don't know what's in my heart, do you?
No, I have no idea I do not know what's in your heart at all. I know.
So why would you go on social media and make those charges? And not only me, and by the way, what Senator Rubio said, this position is supposed to be for a nonpartisan. It seems like how you engage in malicious poison is purely partisan. You're hurling these charges against people that are generally one political persuasion. That's not nonpartisan. But again, why did you go on social media and level these vile and horrible charges against people, including me, that you don't even know? You didn't know anything about the Joseph Project. You didn't know about what's in my heart. Why did you do it?
Well, first of all, I don't think, as far as I can tell, and I'm happy to have this conversation further or right here, call you personally, or I don't call people personally.
No, we all know the tweet. It's right here.
Right.
Okay? You said it's pure and simple. White supremacy, nationalism. And then you refer to articles that continue the charge. Do you feel bad about that at all? I mean, do you retract that? I mean, what's your current position on this?
Can we allow the witness to answer your questions?
As I said earlier, it was not nuanced. I would not do diplomacy by tweet. While I may disagree with what you said specifically, and I think that's a legitimate difference, I certainly did not mean it, and I'm sorry if it was taken, and I'm sorry if I made it in a way that it could be assumed to be a political at the person personally.
Well, listen, I appreciate your apology, and I'll accept your apology. It's more than, for example, what the chairman of this committee has done, and other members who've also, callously and cavalierly hurled those same charges that I would consider our malicious poison to our body politic today. But again, appreciate the apology, but I think somebody that has had a 30-year professional career ought to know better. And when you're being nominated and considered for confirmation to a position of diplomacy representing the United States, I certainly cannot support your nomination. I hope my other colleagues won't either. You're just simply not qualified for it. But I wish you the best in life, and I do accept your apology.
You know what? We had to deal with 4 years. No. Let me take that back. We had to deal with 9 years of a racist asshole in Donald Trump, Mustafa. We had to deal with this man attacking black women, trashing people on Twitter until they banned his punk ass. And you got all these old weak-ass Republicans, oh my goodness, you said mean stuff about me on Twitter. That's how they shot down Neera Tanden's appointment to head to OMB. They have been complaining and whining, and I don't know, why do you keep targeting is partisan Republicans in your tweets? Because probably most of y'all are saying some racist shit. That's probably why. So you mad because she called it out. Why don't you just check the BS that you do? I'm so sick of these whiny ass Republicans whining about a damn tweet when they didn't. When Trump says something, this was always their response walking down Capitol Hill. And this is how they would go down the hall. They'd be asking him a question. Sorry, I didn't read the tweet. I can't comment on it. I can't comment. That was their whole deal. Now they got all the time in the world to read tweets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they use denial as justification for their lack of action and supporting of all kinds of racist action. If people want for folks to stop calling them racist, stop supporting racist behavior, stop supporting racist pieces of action, stop supporting, all these other types of racism that plays out that anyone with any inkling of intelligence knows is going on and that you are playing a role in propping up. When President Trump was in, like you said, they used to just ignore the majority of the things that he said and that he did that they knew had significant impacts inside of black and brown communities, and they remained silent in many instances. And then now it's gotten good to them. So they'll say something and then they'll turn around and say, that's not what I said. And you'll play the tape or you'll read the transcript back and they'll still be like, well, that's taken out of context. So, they assume that people are much less intelligent than they actually are. And they also assume that they can get away with saying and doing whatever they want to do without there being any repercussions. I understand the sister in the situation that she was just in, because I wish she could have probably said how she truly felt. But understand when you're going through a confirmation set of activities that, there's a certain level of decorum that you got to present.
You know what, Teresa, when I remember I was in Atlanta, and we were talking to a judge there, and she had a staffer who was a millennial. And she's like, Judge, why you always criticize millennials? She said, because y'all do millennial shit. That's what she said. I would say to the Republican Party, why y'all keep getting called racist white supremacists? Because y'all do white supremacist shit. That's what y'all do. Tom Cotton, Ron Johnson, Ted Cruz. We can go on and on and on. You mad because folks calling you out? Because that's the stuff that you do.
Yeah, the saying is if the shoe fits, wear it. I think, just part of my issue here, when we're going through a confirmation hearing, on taxpayer dollars, they're talking about their grievances with a tweet. Some of them don't even handle their own Twitter accounts, but yet on taxpayers' dollars, they want to take the time for their reasoning of why someone's not confirmed for a specific position is because they wanted to basically get the point across that they're not racist, which apparently in the GOP nowadays, if you're being called a racist, we see their approval rating go up and their fundraising goals skyrocket. So it's always interesting that it's like they don't want to be called it, but they actually do because they try to prove a point. And then when they think the point is proven, you start to see the fundraising go up. So very interesting.
I just, DeMario, these cats crap. You take that punk ass you got in Oklahoma, Langford, all the crap that he said about Tulsa, and that's why he got booted from the damn commission. I'm like, man, we ain't sitting here playing games with y'all. We gonna call it like we see it. And you know what, Ron Johnson? Every white supremacist, white nationalist thing that you said is gonna be in ads when we defeat your sorry ass in the election in November.
Yeah, I co-sign everything you say right there, Roland. But I tell you, this is a great example when I say the Democrats be too weak. I'm embarrassed for the nominee who capitulated her rightful statements about Ron Johnson being the white supremacist and white nationalist that he is. She capitulated, apologized to him, and then he still said, but I'm not going to support you. You're not qualified. This is a great example of why are we trying to appease the other side when they are not, they are completely not ever going to do anything to help us out.
But DeMario,
she could at least continue to say it. Go ahead, Roland, go ahead.
She didn't need to do all that. You know why? Because 2 Republicans already said they're going to vote for her. So that's one of those deals where when you're in a confirmation hearing, all right, boo, your little feelings hurt. I'm sorry you took it that way. Y'all go ahead and confirm me. I ain't taking the tweet down. That's what.
But I think that sends the wrong message.
DeMario, here deal. Me and you ain't gonna never get nominated for anything that requires Senate confirmation. But I'm just saying that's the thing. That's what Republicans and Democrats do when you going before Senate.
No, look at Brett Kavanaugh.
No. Remember, Brett Kavanaugh did one, then one thing, then he flipped to the other. That's Supreme Court. I'm talking about there are other examples of folks who've been nominated for lower level. This is a lower level position. This ain't no major position. I'm just saying she didn't sit here and go at them because like, you know what? I already got the votes. I'm gonna be confirmed. I'm not about to sit here and get back into the tit-tat for this food. That's all it is. I mean, I'm with you, but that's the deal.
Yeah, but I think it's very important that we speak truth to power at all times. I think it's important that when other people are sitting down, we stand up and talk. When other people are retreating, we fight and we tell the truth. She could have simply stated, which I would have liked for her to say, listen, I made that analysis based upon what you said. That was something that I felt was right, racist and white supremacist, and it put people's lives in danger, particularly black and brown people. I'm sorry you felt that way. Or anything like that, but she completely capitulated and backed up and said, I'm sorry if I didn't mean that. And I don't think we need to do this with these racist white supremacists.
That ain't gonna get her, but I'm telling you, that ain't gonna get her confirmed. That's gonna guarantee she don't get confirmed.
He wasn't gonna vote for her anyway.
No, because it's not about him. I just told you, 2 other Republican senators had already said they voted for her.
She just need all Democrats. They have the votes. Now this is one place.
No. You don't know that. See? You assuming.
Votes.
You assuming Manchin and Sinema gonna vote for her. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, DeMario, there's a difference between
100%
that and that's why there's stuff that happens in DC that's political. And so when they say, I ain't gonna sit here and go hard here, fine. Okay, you little hurt feelings, I'm moving on.
I said she had to go hard, Roland. Why did she have to apologize to this punk?
No. Actually, if you actually heard it, she didn't apologize. What she said is, she said, I'm sorry you took it that way. But she didn't sit here and say, no, Senator, I'm sorry. I did not call you that. No, she didn't. But that's the confirmation game. It's one of those things where do you want to win the skirmish? Do you want to win the battle, or do you want to win the war? Every fight ain't a war. Some stuff is a skirmish.
I understand that, but we shouldn't be apologizing to white supremacists point blank, period.
Here's the deal. You don't waste that much time on him because your whole focus is to take him out in November. And then guess what? It don't matter. See, that's my deal. My deal is he up for re-election. The thing is, take him out. That's the best revenge. That's the best revenge. Back to that Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?